Drafted in the NFL, we hear from Coach Mark Freeman on Peter Woods being drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs, plus heading to state what the track athletes say about qualifying this year, plus soccer's Metro champs, softball and baseball, and a whole lot more after word from our sponsors.
Did you know Fuzzy Butt's Pet Supply in Calera delivers straight to Alabaster? From foods and treats to toys and accessories, Fuzzy Butts brings the pet store to your door. Fuzzy Butt's Pet Supply, making tails wag in Calera and Alabaster.
Go Warriors!
Let's take back this yard!
Yeah! Hold on, soldiers. There's an easier way to deal with mosquitoes and ticks. Wayne's Pest Control offers modern solutions that are safe and effective, so you don't have to battle them alone. It's best to just call Wayne's Pest Control.
Brooklear Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy offering competitive prices on prescriptions, hormone replacement therapy, compounding, medical equipment, and immunizations. Brooklear Health Mart Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the best health care for our community.
Go Warriors!
Hello and welcome into the Weekly Warrior Preview. I'm your host, Donette Logan. We're the newest addition to the football facility at Thompson High School. This huge board represents every accomplishment that former Warriors have had, including Peter Woods, who was drafted this past week by the Kansas City Chiefs. And check this out, a draft party was held here at Thompson High School to watch Peter Woods be drafted, and you can see the excitement from the current players as they heard his name called out by the Kansas City Chiefs. Coach, Peter Woods being recruited and going on to play Kansas City, that's huge for Thompson, and he is very dedicated to Thompson High School. What does it mean for you to watch your players have that kind of success?
Well, obviously for Peter's, like I tell the people, he's a tremendous ambassador for our city, our school. He was never a kid here that was ever in trouble. Hard worker. He stood for everything that you want somebody to stand for. He's a hard worker, great team player. He did a lot of talking with his effort and his actions, not his mouth. And so as far as a teammate and a player, we couldn't ask for any better. And I don't think the Lord could have worked it out any better for him to go to a team that he's fit for. Christian Jones being there, Mahomes being there. We're tickled where he went.
He is such a family guy. You know, I laugh because even on senior night, the whole family came walking down the 50-yard line with their tongues out. They're just full of laughs and fun. What do you hope that the guys here that are here right now learn watching Peter?
That his hard work paid off. I mean, he's an Alabaster kid, been here since, I guess, all his life. And we watched him come through the youth league, the middle school, all the way up to here. And, you know, it's just good to see, you know, Peter succeed and him be an Alabaster person. And like I said, his family loves Alabaster. Peter loves Alabaster. And it's just a great part for our city, our school, to have a guy like that be successful.
Still to come, a new sports heading to Thompson High School. We check in with the new coach for flag football. Plus, we hear from the track and soccer athletes and updates on baseball and softball. And a familiar new coach is heading to the softball field. That and more after word from our sponsors.
Better Lawn and Gardens. We're located right here in Alabaster. We specialize in weed control and fertilizing, landscape lighting, lawn maintenance, and landscaping. We love serving our neighbors in Alabaster. Reach out for your free quote.
Go Warriors!
Got nail inspo? Classic Nails can nail it, literally. Fun vibes, clean space, and the talent to handle any style you can dream up. Classic Nails, where Alabaster comes to look polished.
Go Warriors!
Hi, I'm David Stevenson, owner of SRS 10 Graphics. Our number one objective at SRS is providing you with the best products and services available. Visit our website and see why we don't say we're the best, our customers do.
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Preview. Area champs for both men and women's soccer. They start their playoffs this week, all hoping for that state title. We have a few members of the men's soccer team joining us now. We'll start with you guys introducing yourself. Go ahead.
Alex Casillas, junior goalkeeper.
Hudson Aaron, senior center back.
Dylan Huerta, sophomore striker.
So guys, an exciting season for you guys making it to postseason play. We'll start with you. What does it mean for this team to reach this level in the season?
I think it's just exciting because that's the standard we had set last year and we didn't reach it. So it's just kind of just a constant growth, you know, year after year, even with the team changing, that it just stayed going up and it's just going to keep going up.
Alex, we'll come to you now. What do you think you have seen this team as a whole kind of grow on the field and off the field together?
I really think that like compared to these previous 2 years, that this year we're like a lot more competitive. Like the practices, they've just raised in intensity, especially compared to 2024. 2024, I think was just a completely different team, and then we've just built on every year since. So I think just everything has just gotten so much more, exciting and intense.
Just growing as a whole?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll come to you, Dylan. I know you have set a name for yourself this season and are just making yourself known across soccer, across 7A. Knowing that you have reached that level, what does it mean for you to have like that on your shoulders with a team?
I mean, I don't really put too much pressure on myself. I'd rather just, be successful as a team and not just as an individual because I want to see this team grow, especially since we haven't won a area championship and then we're going for that and we've done that. So I just like to see this team grow and for us to definitely make history.
You guys have some new coaches this season. What has it been like having the change on and off the field?
I think it's just kind of what we said in the media day earlier last year. It's just that it didn't really change just too much in just the environment, but it just kind of stepped up a bit and just the intensity and then the mindset, just having the coaches in a different position where they could just give more for the team and the growth.
I've heard your games are intense and a lot of fun for fans to come watch. For someone who has not come out to see you guys play, what would you tell them to get them to come out?
I would just tell them, especially with, the postseason now in play, I think that now everything is just doubled. I think just like the atmosphere now, we have more fans coming out now that we're more successful. So I think just anybody that's just watching to really just come out and support us.
We'll end with you. Last question here. As the season ends, how do you want people to look back and remember this year's team as a whole?
I would like them to, as Coach Levinson would say, as a team of vengeance because we had our past 2 years. Our first year was growing. Our second year was development, and this year we're coming for it all, for sure.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To track were 27 athletes qualified for state. These 27 won at sectionals, securing their spot for state this weekend. Among those athletes, Logan Posey, who set a new school record. Posey lowered his previous 400-meter record with a time of 47.71, which ranks him number 2 in the state. Also, Posey's on the boys 4x4 relay, who broke the Thompson High School record.
Honestly, it's definitely been the biggest dream that's come true. I've came a long way from being not qualifying at all for sectionals or anything like that to now working my way up so I can be in finals for state. And it's definitely been something I didn't think could come true, but I'm really blessed to have it come true right now. So I'm really happy overall.
It means a lot, all the hard work I've put in, from summer to now, and I'm in a great position to win state, so it means a lot because last year I didn't qualify for state, and now I'm going there to try to win, so it means a lot to me.
Best of luck to Logan and all the athletes competing at state for Thompson's track team this weekend. A new sport is heading to Thompson High School, flag football, and the coach has got started and said he has 130 athletes all interested in being part of the team. We're at Thompson High School, and a new sport's heading to Thompson. Well, it's fairly new. Yeah. Flag football is coming, and the head coach for it, Brandon Walker, joins us now. Yes. Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So for those who don't know what flag football is, explain the sport to us.
Just 7-on-7 with all girls. So we use flags. The only difference is we use flags. We don't have helmet and stuff on like that. We're still on the football field.
Now, this sport is growing because now colleges have programs for it. And those girls, you say they don't have helmets, but I wonder sometimes they may need helmets. They get a little intense. It's almost like a little rugby watching sometimes, these girls. How do you go about finding the right athletes for this sport?
When I had my interest meeting, I told them things I'm looking for, like effort, coachable, and toughness got to be one of the biggest things. One thing I learned just watching this sport is how tough these girls are, and so that's a big opponent for it.
In football, you're no stranger to football.
Right.
You played football in college.
I did.
And you helped coach. You were at West Alabama.
I was at West Alabama. I left West Alabama and then ended up going to Hillcrest in Tuscaloosa.
What do you think is a lesson you learned from the football field that you're hoping you can bring to these girls at Thompson?
It's bigger than football. It's a life lesson dealing with football. So that's one thing I really go to really hold in on is just tell them it's bigger than football. in life, you're going to need toughness. You're going to go through situations. You're going to go through adversity throughout life and stuff like that. So stuff like that.
I don't think people understand sometimes the lessons you learn from your sport. They help you out throughout life. I always tell people, hire athletes, go to athletes for everything. Now, girls' sports are a little different.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little drama sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I can say that because I was an athlete.
Yeah.
But you have daughters.
I do.
So you are used to dealing with the girls.
Listen, I have 4 kids. I have 2 daughters. My oldest is 13. She's in middle school. Matter of fact, she just qualified for state in track on the varsity team here. And she plays softball. And I have a 6-year-old daughter. And then I have 2 sons. I have an 11-year-old son and a 4-year-old son.
And you are a sports family because your wife is also the track coach here at Thompson.
Yes,
so what is that like being married to another coach?
It's cool. It's cool. I met her when we was both coaching college. She was a college track coach. I was college football coach. And so it's cool to have a spouse that understands sports, understand the time that goes in it. And it's kind of fun raising the kids when you have 2 coaches raising kids. We both understand the same thing. So it's cool.
Getting back to our flag football here at Thompson, because I could talk about that stuff all day long. But so when can we expect to start seeing practice start and a team kind of tryouts and things like that?
So our tryout will be May the 6th and 7th. Cool thing about it, I had 132 girls come out to interest meeting. And that's without my upcoming 9th graders. So I go down to the middle school this Thursday to talk to the 8th graders that's coming to 9th. So we're expected to have a big group of girls coming out to try out.
Will we have like a JV and a varsity school?
That's the goal. That's the goal. If I get enough girls that can be able to compete on that level, we'll have a JV and varsity.
Are we going to have one of these made for
flag
that's the
football?
Goal?
That's the goal, man. That's the goal.
That's the goal for every athlete at Thompson, every sport at Thompson, I know. Coach, thank you so much. I'm excited to watch it. I think it'll be fun sport, and that's a lot of girls interested. So I'm glad to see the interest is there. Best of luck to you.
Thank you for having me.
Still to come, a familiar face is heading back to Thompson High School as a coach on the softball diamond. Details on that and much more after word from our sponsors.
When your plumbing's in a jam, you need more than just a service call. You need a neighbor you can trust. T&T Plumbing and Drain experts are locally owned, deeply rooted in the community, and here to keep Alabaster's water flowing right. T&T are neighbors you can count on and service you can trust.
I'm Dr. Stan Stubbs. We use the latest technology and advanced treatments to get you back in the game faster. Whether it's recovering from an injury or simply getting back to doing what you love to do pain-free, we're here to help you move better and heal quicker. Don't let pain keep you sidelined. Shelby Family Chiropractic. Go Warriors!
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Preview. A big congrats to the baseball team on winning area champs. They'll start their competition this weekend, hoping to advance to state. To softball, where a familiar face is returning to the softball diamond, Ella Pate has returned to Thompson High School, this time as the assistant varsity coach. Welcome home, Ella Pate. That's going to do it for us on the Weekly Warrior Preview. Thanks to you for watching, and our sponsors made this show possible. We'll see you next time on Alabaster Living.